We get out with a win against Tech, and now we have a whole lineup set up for the playoff. Let's go.
You are Locked On Bulldogs, your daily podcast on the Georgia Bulldogs. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Locked On Bulldogs podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Today is Friday night. Yeah. It's a little Friday night edition, Friday Night Lights edition of the overreaction show.
We're here Friday.
We might be back tomorrow overreacting to Saturday's games. Who knows? Texas A&M's going on right now, so we don't know what's going to happen in that game. Here's what we do know, Clint. Little brother.
What happened?
He's cute sometimes when he just comes out there. He gets it. He just comes swatting at the ball. Like he just.
I want to play too.
Yeah, little brother's cute. See what Brent Key hates Georgia more than anything else in this world.
He does,
and that's a real shame for him because Georgia just keeps whipping his behind like it's nobody's business. Just absolutely taking it to. Georgia beats Georgia Tech. They don't cover the spread in this game. I tried to warn you. They didn't cover the spread in this game. They didn't cover the spread in this game. It was ugly. It was sloppy. It was close. The offense played like absolute warm turds all day. Gunnar Stockton, what did we just watch? But none of that is first segment talk, Clint.
No.
That's all later.
Let's get off the rails in a hurry.
Later.
I'm going to say some things now.
Yes, go on, Sam.
That you, fan, may agree with me, may not, but I don't. This may be overreaction, and I have feels, but I'm saying this now, not hyperbolically. Ellis Robinson may wind up being the best cornerhead that has ever come through Georgia when all is said and done. Again,
no disagreement.
I'm not trying to start something that's not there. He's doing things now, end of the season.
Yeah.
We said this before the season began. I said, hey, look out by the end of the season. Once he gets reps, once he gets confidence. And that's the thing. Daniel said so all the weeks leading up to this. You done screwed up college football because you could have put us down when you had the chance. But now we rose back up. And now we got that swagger back because Ellis Robinson has that swagger. That's what he's been missing. He has the swagger. He has the ability. He has the talent and now the knowledge. He doesn't fear anybody. And that's a horrible place to be as an offensive coordinator and a quarterback to say that guy over there isn't scared of what my guy can do on the edge. He thinks he can out class him on any jump ball. He can outrun routes, and he's going to make up speed and athleticism. What he does mess up, because cornerback isn't inherently a position in which you're going to have mess ups on. He was one of the standouts from this game, and that interception again, Malachi Starks-esque,
filthy.
He's done that now a couple times in a row.
Yeah.
So this is just as you're looking at the playoffs and you're looking about, hey, who are we going to match up against and what are they going to do? Let me just say this right now. If you think to yourself, well, we got to watch out for X team because they have a great wide receiver.
Whoops.
You name the wide receiver in America. Go ahead. Go ahead
and name them.
I'll name, and I'll just say Ellis Robinson got him. Ellis Robinson got him.
Whoops.
Ellis Robinson. I'll just keep repeating it because I'm not scared. He's not scared of anybody. I'm not scared of anybody. Take away the best wide receiver in any team. They're on lockdown. They might have to pick on Dalen Everett at that point, which okay, I'll take my chances there. But Daniel, he wasn't, for all the effusiveness I just said, and I mean every single bit of that. He wasn't the best player in this game.
No. The edge pass rush was the best player collectively in this game. Quintavious Johnson, Gabe Harris, they played unbelievable. The reason that you can have such faith in Ellis Robinson, and I say this with all due respect to Ellis Robinson, it ain't just because Ellis Robinson is really good.
Nope.
It's because Georgia will tie one of your hands behind your back before the fight even starts. Do you understand? They will come out and unapologetically say, we're not planning on fighting fair today.
No.
Because you ain't going to have a right jab. It's not happening. You don't got it. You're not going to run the ball on us, period. There's no team in America that can run on Georgia. There is no team in the college football playoff. LSU, I'm looking at, or Texas A&M, sorry, I'm looking at you.
Sure.
Indiana, I'm looking at you.
Sure.
We dang well know Ohio State can't run the
No.
daggum football. Notre Dame with the best 2 running backs in the country. I'm looking at you. There's no team. There's no team in the country that can run the ball on Georgia. And so they will tie one of your hands behind your back. And then all of a sudden the secondary and this pass rush together are going to impact the game. And that's what we saw against Georgia Tech. Tremendous performance by this defense. Absolute like game-changing type performance from this defense. And they were, I mean, it's no, I'm not burying the lead here or breaking any news to say that they are the reason that Georgia won this game. Absolutely. The defense carried the day today. And we were due for one of those games for the defense to carry the day. And we certainly got one here because the offense wasn't there, but this defense, particularly the front 7 in stopping this incredibly potent Georgia Tech ground game. I cannot overemphasize to you how hard they are to stop on the ground. Look up and down their schedule, guys. They bury teams on the ground.
No one
absolutely took them out of their element today.
No one has stopped them like Georgia did. Literally. They looked completely uninterested in physical football. There was a couple of moments, a couple of runs. Haynes King did have a couple of little scampers inside. We told you it wasn't going to be on the outside. It was going to be on the inside. Chris Cole closed the gap real quick. That 5 to 7 yard split between line of scrimmage and by the time Haynes King actually settles back somewhere and runs around and moves, those 5 to 7 yards that Chris Cole has to get to him, he got to him in a hurry. It was quite impressive. That was incredible to see. But this Georgia Tech offensive line, running back, and Haynes King did not want any of the smoke whatsoever. We're getting fed up by being hit so much. You saw it time and time again. When Haynes King actually was out there, he was getting pummeled, absolutely pummeled by our linebacker. CJ Allen was healthy. Raylan Wilson looked good in this game. Chris Cole looked good. You already talked about Quintavious Johnson as well on the outside, and Gabe Harris. And then there's the defensive backs. This was, if you're looking at an encouragement point, the encouraging point is we were due for one of these games, and our offense doesn't have to be carrying this team anymore.
Yeah, that is the encouragement. The complementary football works both ways now. The complementary football works both ways. And we saw it, like we've seen it in spurts, like second half of the Alabama game. The defense did their best to try to complement the offense, right? Didn't allow a single point in that half of football, tried to let the offense come back. The offense couldn't do it. But now we saw a full game where this offense just was not on. And we're going to talk about Gunnar Stockton, the wide receivers, the offensive line. We're going to talk about all that. This offense just wasn't on all game, but the defense just didn't go away. And they just time after time after time came up with timely stops and were an absolute force to be reckoned with and won us this game. And so it's another year. What's that, 8 in a row, Clint? I mean, I lose count. Georgia can't stop beating their rivals.
Nope.
Who's a rival to Tennessee? How you doing? Auburn? How you doing? Florida? What's going on over there? Georgia Tech? How's it going over there? Georgia just wakes up in the morning, puts on their pants one leg at a time, just like everybody else. It's just that after they put on their pants, they kick their rivals' butts year after year after year after year. It is yet another, Clint, 11-1 season for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Ho-hum.
Yawn. We're back in the college football playoff. We might be back in the SEC championship game. By the time you're listening to this, you'll probably know.
Who knows? We don't.
But either way, Georgia's back in the SEC championship or back in the college football playoff and looking really nice. We got some thoughts on the offense, some concerns moving forward. Well, first, these.
And these are, in fact, Omaha Steaks. Holidays have never felt easier than right now when you know the exact perfect gift you're going to get for somebody. Friends, family, Omaha Steak delivers handcrafted perfection right to their front door. This week's best time to jump in because their cyber sale is here and deals are huge. is the kind of gift that brings people together, and you don't need to guess anyone's size. You don't have to play that game. Just get them something from Omaha Steaks. They're going to like it. Your boys like it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com. 50% off site-wide. Extra 20% off select favorites during the cyber sale. Additional $35 off when you use promo code COLLEGE at checkout. omahasteaks.com, promo code COLLEGE. Terms apply. See site for details. Oh,
Clint,
let's talk about the ugly.
What do we make of this offense and this performance in this game? Where do we even start in breaking this down?
Here's where I want to start, because I actually think for how bad Gunner looked, for how bad the passing game looked, for how good Nate looked, we're going to touch on those.
Okay.
The most pressing, important thing is the health of the offensive line.
Not even close.
It's all I care about. You can talk to me about X's and O's. You can talk to me about play calling. You can talk to me about execution. And I will say, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. How are the right angle of Drew Bobo?
Yeah. It's not good. I'll tell you that.
And the limbs of Ernest Green.
That's not great.
Well, then I'm not doing great. If my question is that, and your answer is they're not great.
Yeah.
Then my feeling is, I want to crawl in a hole and not be seen for months.
Yeah. I mean, you saw what happened. Tolliver comes in. He does not look good. The offensive line is getting blown up left and right. Now, this whole game was not the offensive line's fault. Gunner Stockton also played really bad. I thought the wide receivers didn't do him any favors. But moving forward, if we don't see a healthy Drew Bobo, I'm just not sure it can be overstated how devastating of a loss that would be for this Georgia offense.
Devastating.
We've seen injuries up and down the offensive line, Clint. Like, we've seen guys go out play after play after play. But this particular spot, given the depth that we have or lack thereof, to have an injury this late in the season, if this is season ending for Drew Bobo, I just don't know that you're going to get the same. I'm going to say this. I don't think you're going to get the same pass pro that you've gotten from previous O-lines. I think you might be able to cobble some things together in the run game.
Sure.
But is that going to be enough to win you college football playoff games, Clint?
No. Here's what I'm going to do. We're playing the game. I'm going to say a name.
Okay. All right.
You're going to tell me if you had to. I'm not saying we want to, but if you had to choose to lose this person, basically they switch out injury health status.
Okay.
With Drew Bobo.
Okay, great.
Okay. Lawson Lucky.
Oh, yeah. I'll take Drew Bobo.
Oscar Delp.
Yeah, Drew Bobo.
Dylan Bell.
Drew Bobo.
Chauncey Bowens.
Drew Bobo. We saw it today. Chauncey Bowens, by the way, unwell. He's not good.
We're gonna get to that in a moment. McCray.
Yeah, bye.
See, this is. It might be Zachariah Branch. By the way, maybe you get me pausing for a moment. Gunner Stockton. Nate Frazier.
Gunner Stockton, Nate Frazier, and Monroe Freeling. These might be the three names that I'd be like, I don't know. I think I'll take those guys.
His presence cannot be overstated. We saw a blown third down blitz package in which we had the running back and we had Juan Gasson go outside, everybody inside. You go from inside to outside and all pass pro. It's the simplest thing in the world. We saw that miss. Should Gunner and the running back, was there miscommunication? Yes,
probably.
If Bobo's in there, does he maybe pick that up and take care of that for us? I think there's a high likelihood he does. And that game is different with that third down stop with the running back coming up and stonewalling him in the hole and giving Gunner time to throw the ball. I think it's a different game.
We're going to talk about Georgia's prospects moving forward, what we like, what we don't like about this team. But first, these.
And these are, in fact, FanDuel. No better time to get in the action than FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA as well as college football. Even if you missed the start of the game, don't worry. Get right in with action that is live bets or same game parlays, fourth quarter comebacks. They always have live action to get on. It's fantastic. Keeps every game exciting, especially when your team is making that final push. Unlike Georgia Tech, who you didn't have a chance in this game.
Who doesn't have a final push?
No,
They
have no
don't-
push. The
they
push
don't
is
do that.
over. It's done.
No.
Right now, FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. Head to FanDuel.com, sign up for your chance to play with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Clint, we got time. We're talking about Drew Bobo. Played awful. Nate Frazier looks like the back that we all thought he was.
Oh, my good
Premium.
night.
I want to end here because ultimately, this was not a great effort from Georgia. But here's another year where Georgia finishes 11-1, Clint.
Yep.
Here's another year where Georgia is bound for the college football playoff. Alabama, that's the thing that they play at the end of the year.
Wild.
We go to it every year. And so you're excited, potentially hoping to make it this year, hoping to, against all odds, to qualify this year. We go to that every year. So Georgia's back in that. And potentially SEC championship game. But here's what I say coming off of this game. It's a one-off for the offense. Drew Bobo injury is a big deal.
Big deal.
But it's a one-off performance from the offense. We've seen all year from this offense who they are. Week after week after week after week after week. But the way that this defense has come on, Clint, lately,
here we go.
the way that this defense stops the run right now, Clint,
Number one.
there's not a team in college football, Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Texas Tech,
Nope.
what Notre Dame,
Nope.
Miami,
Sure.
BYU.
Okay.
Who are these teams? Ole Miss.
Sure.
You already threw your best punch at us. There's no team in college football that I'm scared of. I'm not saying Georgia's a lock to win the national championship, y'all.
No.
That's not at all it. We went into the playoff last year going, we are not physical.
Nope.
We have a quarterback that throws it to the other team, except he's injured. And so now we got a brand new quarterback. So we're not physical. We can't run the ball and we can't stop the run. But maybe we could squeak something together. And to be fair, we almost did.
We were close.
This year, there's none of that.
Nope.
There's none of that. This defense is now playing lights out. They are going to stop the run. Casuals are going to say, but Georgia struggles to defend the pass. Do they? Do they? There's not a team in college football, Clint, that I think can hold a candle to Georgia on both sides of the ball, which means going into every single matchup in this playoff, I'm going to feel great about it. Are we going to host a first-round game? I don't know. Are we going to get a first-round bye? I don't know. But whoever it is we match up against, I'm going to feel really good about our chances in that particular matchup.
Nothing scares me. Nothing terrifies me. We are, in fact, physical. We are, in fact, winning the turnover battle. We have pass defense figured out. I think Zion Branch is here to stay. Even with a healthy safety, we saw an early rotation. Yeah. Zion Branch came in the first quarter, and we saw him stick in. And we didn't see the PI. We didn't see the penalties. Dalen Everett is now a number 2 cornerback. And again, that's not shade at him. That's me saying that's incredible. Like that's where we're at right now. This defensive line is hunting quarterbacks, pushing back offensive lines. The Dogs are back on defense, whipping people up and down the field. Like Georgia Tech is not a great team. They are a great offense.
They are a great offense. Not
Buster
tonight.
Faulkner is a great play caller.
I've heard he was a genius. Some group chats I'm in have called him.
We tried to tell you. By the way, Glenn Schumann, I'm sorry. I say things.
No, Glenn Schumann, we've been on the train all along, Glenn. Don't believe the rumors that you have heard. These two have been on the train all along, Glenn. We never doubted for a second.
He outclassed little old Buster.
Oh, Lord God. Up and down the field. Up and down the field.
0 touchdowns.
Good
He is
Lord.
Daniel. I'm Clint. We'll be back tomorrow recapping some of the games overreaction there, as well as all next week as we look forward to what happens at the SEC, what happens to Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss. By the way, Ole Miss, you're about to go back to the Stone Age, and I'm so sad for you. Just kidding. You're the worst fan base in America now. Congrats. Oh, Ohio State's number 1. You're number 2. Hate the state of Ohio with the fire of 1,000 suns. We'll be back talking about it all week long. He is Daniel. I'm Clint.
Don't lose the Iron Bowl, Alabama. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Don't, not again. Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
We'll
All right,
see you guys.